What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about HoldStation, I believe is what it's called. At the request of Ill-Gotten Gains 24, we're doing this for you, my friend. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, you guys, and let's get into it. Hold. I know nothing about this coin. I know nothing about this project. I'm not even sure if I'm talking about the right one, but I'm thinking it's this one. Let's look here. Let's just look here real quick. If we type in Hold, because I'm pretty sure we've actually talked about this coin before. Maybe on like a live stream or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'd be HoldStation. Not HoldCoin. No, there's no market cap valuation there. Everybody holds. I mean, maybe this one, but probably this one here, 8.6 million. Very low volume in accordance to that market cap, but that's okay. We won't hold it against you. No pun intended. Being very boring right now, and that's okay. If we're looking at this thing from a weekly perspective, overall, I got to say I like the chart. I like where you're at. You move down a lot, but you've got this kind of, oops, whoa, I did not mean to do that. What's going on with trading view, guys? I like this W shape that you have. I like this. It looks like you're at the base of this W. You're right in the areas where you'd want to buy if you're trying to speculate on this thing. And if it does go above this high, you'd probably see new all-time highs, right? From a high to a low, I doubt you go below this low. But being here at $1.08, I mean, from here, your minimum target is about an 8x, potentially as high as a 16x, 17x move. I mean, hell, man, you could move up higher than that. You don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows. 8.6 million. This thing could do a lot of damage to the upside. I mean, maybe you go all the way up to 33, 42 bucks. I don't know. Maybe you stop right there at $9. Anything and everything's possible, right? There's plenty of reasons to stop at anything and everything in between. Looking at this here on some shorter term time frames, we'll zoom back out in a second, but let's look at the 1 hour time frame here. Get our bearings. The 1 hour does look bullish. $1.08 right now. You do look pretty bullish, I have to say. The reason why it's bullish is that moving up like this and then just consolidating in a nice tight fashion like this is really, really good to see. It truly is. Your RSI's got lower lows. You have higher lows in the price. It's very bullish because your RSI's cooled off and now you're at an area where you might bounce and continue to grow from here. If you drop off a little bit, that's okay. Don't be scared if you do. From a low to a high here, you could drop down to $1.03 and you're fine. You're at $1.08 now, but we're not talking about anything dramatic, right? Downside shouldn't scare you. The upside that's coming should scare you because that's going to be a little bit more dramatic to the upside. Whatever downside is thrown at you, if any at all, it's going to be insignificant to the upside. Wouldn't surprise me if you made a return trip down to about $1.06. You're at $1.08 now, but I'm not expecting that you go to $1.03. But if you do, $1.03, something in that area, that'll hold as support, okay? 1 hour time frame looks good, just might go a little bit lower first, and that doesn't mean you go lower than this low. It just means lower than $1.08, right? We understanding each other. 4 hour time frame here, rejecting the overbought zone. Okay, now here comes the truth a little bit, right? Rejecting the overbought zone. Yeah, you'll probably come down to the 50 with that. I would expect that you probably do return to this low, right? $1.05, $1.06. If not, maybe you do go a little bit below there, and if you do, that's fine. In strong moves, which this looks to be a strong move in my opinion, low to high, going to the 382 is a very common thing, and that's at $1.03. So $1.08 now, $1.03 later. Get your RSI down to the 50 or lower, bounce from there, and then continue. On this next move, you'll probably get overbought, and you'll see a more pronounced move than even what you saw here. So today's not the day to move up higher, but maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, something like that, right? Soon enough. This is the 4 hour time frame. It's not going to take a lot of time for this to develop. So soon enough, you probably will be moving up higher. That's my expectation. Looking at the daily RSI. Daily RSI is neutral with a bullish tilt, I would say, bullish tilt. Overall, you've kind of got this uptrend, higher lows here, you can see, with some higher highs. You're substituting your downtrend for an uptrend, right? You went from a downtrend here to a kind of sideways chop zone to now you're forming an uptrend, it looks like. You went from getting oversold and not getting overbought to not getting oversold and getting overbought and then not getting oversold again, right? And finding higher lows and higher highs throughout the whole process. So I do think you're set up. I do think the daily's looking bullish. You're at the 50 now, so a little bit of rejection here is fine. Maybe you go to the 40. Maybe you find support just below the 50 like you did here, whatever. A little bit of support, and then you'll continue to move up. I think you're in an overall uptrend. So as the weeks go on, I expect you do move up to the upside, yeah. I don't think that you go below this low here at 93 cents. $1.03, I'm pretty confident you hold $1.03. You're at $1.07 now. High to low. 382 interaction, a lot of that. Yeah, that's okay. You're consolidating here. Whenever you move up higher, which will be soon, it'll probably be, if not by the end of this week, sometime next week, you'll be moving up higher. And when I say higher, I mean above these highs. When you're moving up higher, you're probably going to go at least to the golden ratio, which is at 231 to 269. You're at $1.08 now, so at least there. This is going to happen over the next week or two. If not there, then $3.30 to $4.10. That's where you're going to go, somewhere in here. And again, same kind of time frame. Within the next week or two, you'll be in one of these two zones. You'll not be in the zone that's in between them. You'll be at one zone or the other within the next week or two. That's my expectation. Okay. It's the 3rd of June now, so do it 2 weeks. That'd be the 17th. The 17th of June. Yeah, I could see that happening. Yeah. Absolutely. 17th. Let's extend it a little bit over 2 weeks. Let's say by the 20th of June, you'll be either at 230 to 270 or 330 to $4.07. Okay, somewhere in that zone. You're at $1.08 now. When it comes to moving higher, and it will come to moving higher pretty soon. Hold on, guys. Sorry, my daughter was yelling. $9. $9.18 is the minimum target. $19 would be the maximum target. And with that little cherry on top, accepting the fact that we could go to $33 to $42, just because this thing has such a low market cap, it's very possible. I don't know anything about the project. 8.6 million self-reported market cap. It might be a scam. It might be a legit project that has nothing going for it. It might be a hidden gem. This isn't me telling you what a hidden gem is or what it isn't, right? Maybe it does this, maybe it doesn't do this, but my expectations would be that you go to the upside. I like the chart formation overall. It's on you, if you're looking to invest, to look it up, go to the website, if it'll load. Man, everything's being slow today. I guess the internet really does suck today. Go to the website, read the white paper, read everything you can about it. If you like it, then invest. Okay. Don't just invest for the prospects. The prospects may or may not happen. It's the fundamentals that'll help you get there, right? And determine if you will hold through the bad times or the good times, right? But with this low of a market cap, you really could see some phenomenal price action, but I'm not calling for that. I'm just mentioning it. I'm calling for $19 to $9, and you probably do stop somewhere that's at least $13 or higher. That's my guess. Somewhere between now and the end of July. I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.